Harsh reality that most women are not willing to accept is that you cannot girl boss your way out of patriarchy. You cannot sprinkle your way out of patriarchy. You cannot BBL your way out of patriarchy. You cannot, get all the Botox and do all of these things to get yourself out of patriarchy. Subconsciously, most women are choosing to feed the patriarchy machine and they are not even aware of it because most of us have been conditioned to do that. You cannot cheat the system of patriarchy. The only thing that you can do is try your best to remove yourself from it. A lot of women are not willing to do that. A lot of women are not willing to paint a reality for themselves, paint a picture for themselves, and a future for themselves where a man is not the final answer. The man is not in their equation of how their life is going to look. And patriarchy sells that dream to you. Well, if you're pretty enough, if you're smart enough, if you're small enough, if you're submissive enough, you can buy your way out of patriarchy. You'll be able to find the man of your dreams and live happily ever after, and he is going to give you everything that you want. He is going to do everything that you want him to do for you, and that's just not true. It's not real. They purposely do that because they know that it's a lie. They purposely have you going in circles, endlessly, mindlessly, okay, hopping on the next beauty trend, hopping on the next thing that's hot that patriarchy is designed to keep you constantly being like a little ferret on a wheel, constantly running, and there is no end goal. There is no euphoria that the patriarchy is going to pay to you because there is no such thing. There is no fairy tale. There is no happy ending. There are so many women that did not find this out until they were 40 years old, 50 years old, 60 years old, sometimes even 70 years old. They did not realize this until they were that far in their age. We live in a time now where you don't have a fucking excuse. Okay? Social media is everywhere. You have so many content creators like myself, YV Edit, Sovereign Woman, Shira7, Princella the Queen Maker. The list goes on and on and on of people, of women that are telling you all what the fuck is up and that the jig is up and that you were lied to and that you were brainwashed. A lot of you all still want to live up the dream and keep it alive in your head that you doing all this, it's going to pay off. You being submissive enough is going to pay off, and this great man that you've seen in the Disney movies is going to be at your front step, and he's gonna rescue you. He's going to save you. The only person that could save you is yourself. The sooner women wake up and realize this and understand that there is no way out of this game aside to just not play, your life is going to get easier. You're going to have more freedom. You're going to accomplish more things. You're going to love yourself more. You're going to have more boundaries, but a lot of women are too weak-minded to want to overthrow the idea of something than to sit in the discomfort of being alone. To sit in the discomfort of realizing, oh shit, I was lied to. Oh shit, I have to now replan my life in a different way, because what the patriarchy does, they sell you the dream of a man so that you don't go after your own dream. Because the patriarchy knows if you get the free will and you are not conditioned to have man be a part of the plan, you will create your own plan. And it's going to be way more fulfilling than having a man. It's going to be way more fulfilling than getting married. It's going to be way more fulfilling than having children, which is why they sell you that dream in particular. Men know what they are doing. They created this system that we live in. This is a game. All of this is a construct. Marriage, children, cheating, monogamy. That is all a construct. It is not real. It was created by men to put themselves in a powerful position over women, to oppress women. The quickest way for you to get over the fairy tale being sold to you is that you need to look into history. You need to pick up a book and start learning about what actually caused marriage. Marriage was sold to you as a fairy tale when really it's slavery. It's the oppression of women. It's a form of slavery. They didn't want to take 50% of the population and unalive them like they did with races. So they had to do it in a more manageable way to keep women in order, because they understood that with women's own free will, men are not the first choice. Men are not the option. Women are just fine without having men around. You literally have had to have this be beaten into your brain with the movies you watch, with the music you listen to, with the books that you read, with the history that was presented to you. You have had to have this be beaten into your head to constantly reinforce this idea, when in nature, when in reality, you don't want this. You would not want this. And so you must deprogram and rewire your brain from your teachings that tell you a man is a plan. Everything that I do, the man is living in my head, and I'm going to do what the man living in my head is telling me to do. And then if I do it all, I'm going to get the outcome that I want. You don't have to go through that. Listen to the women that are telling you that it's not real. So that way you can create your own life with your own purpose, with your own happiness, and have your own freedom and not have to think about what's going to happen if you're not married, what's going to happen if you don't have children, what's going to happen if you don't have the ring. Nothing's going to fucking happen. You're going to get your life back. That's what's going to happen. You don't have to sit and do all these things and have a wardrobe that you don't fucking like, have your hair long and you don't like it long, not want to get the tattoo that you want to get, not want to dye your hair a certain color. Like, you have to really think of all of the restrictive ways that you are living in the life as a woman when you are constantly male-centered and you are constantly upholding patriarchy. To live a life like that and to constantly put yourself in a position where you are essentially burdening yourself with outcomes based off of what a man is going to think, when in reality the goalpost is always moving with men, you're wasting your life away. You legit are wasting your life away. Ladies, please wake up. Please wake up and realize that this was a lie and get your life back. Take your life back. It is your will. It is your birthright to live life on your terms. Quit making a man a part of the final plan.